I'm going to talk to you about some of the tips and tricks for Princess Cruise Lines. These are some things that it's taken us a while to figure out things that I think everyone should know to take the most advantage of your cruise. So the first thing that Princess has is their stock credit. So as you may or may not know, Princess Cruise Line is actually owned by Carnival Cruise Line. And they give you free onboard credit just for owning 100 shares of their stock. So you can get up to $250 onboard credit for every single Princess cruise that you take, depending on the length of it, just for owning 100 shares. Right now, Carnival Cruise Line is in the low 30s. It might be a little different when you're watching this video. But so you buy that, you can sell it immediately after. You just use an app called Stock Perks. It puts it right on. You get that free onboard credit. You can do it for as many cruises. Just know that they do vote on it every single year, so it's not guaranteed in the future. But why not? You're leaving money on the table if you're not. And to be honest with you, their stock's been doing pretty well lately, so it might be something to look into from that aspect too. Next are their packages, their Plus and Premier packages. These end up being a great value, especially if you're someone who's going to want some drinks on board. And they're better to book ahead of time. You are saving a little bit of money to book them ahead of time. We always balance back and forth. If you book it ahead of time, you save about $5 depending on the ship, $10 per day on the package. However, if you do have onboard credit, like your Stock Perks onboard credit, if you book it on board, then you can apply that onboard credit towards it. So you have to see which one works best for you. I normally book it ahead of time. The other downside of booking it ahead of time is if you use Princess's insurance, it does make the insurance go up a little bit. Just something to kind of look and keep mindful. But with the Plus package, you get 15 drinks per day. You get your prepaid gratuities paid for, and you get unlimited internet, and you get some casual dining. The casual dining options, they're okay. They're nothing to write home about. I don't know that I would do it just for those, but just the prepaid gratuities and the internet alone, you're almost at right there what you would pay. So if you're going to be taking advantage some of the drinks, even just a few, even if you're not coming near that 15, it is a great thing. With Princess, it also includes non-alcoholic drinks. You get bottled water. You can get bottled sparkling water. It's a really good package and a really good benefit. Their Premier package, if you want to step up to that, the biggest advantage of this is it gives you unlimited specialty dining. When me and my wife go on the ship, we barely ever eat in the main dining room. We're always in the steakhouse or whatever other specialty dining happens to be on that ship. So if you're someone who likes specialty dining and likes a little more elevated type of food, the Premier package gives you a way to do that and to do it every night. It also gives you 4 devices for internet. So if you're traveling with someone who doesn't have the package, maybe the third or fourth person in the room, or there's another stateroom, you can always let them use some of those devices that you have. Or you can have multiple of your devices on. So just a little perk there. With their new Premier package too, it also includes a special credit to use for excursions. So you could actually financially come out ahead if you're going to do some of these things. And that's not even counting the unlimited drinks that are included in the Premier. So definitely something to look for. Their parties. They have their parties on board. Now, Princess is not as late night as some of these others. There's not a lot of activity going late night, but they do have some fun parties. And not everyone does it, but my recommendation is find out what the parties are ahead of time and pack some stuff for it. Me and my wife love dressing up specifically for that party. Like we like the 90s party. We travel with 90s clothes. There's usually a white party or a glow party. We'll do some other videos on specific sailings and specific lengths and what type of parties they have. And I'll be honest, you're not going to find a lot of people who are dressed up. However, be that one who is. Enjoy it. Find a way. This is your cruise. You're not going to see a lot of these people again. And to be honest, a lot of them are going to appreciate that you're doing it. So go ahead, do that. Another thing is loyalty. This is with all cruise lines, but I'm going to say it with Princess specifically. Princess has one of the easiest loyalty programs. So you can get up to platinum after just 5 sailings. You might say, well, what do I need about Platinum? To us, one of the biggest advantages is you can book your specialty dining immediately when you book the cruise. Normally, you can't do dining reservations until your cruise is paid for in full, but with Platinum, you can do it right from the beginning. Right from the beginning. So you can eat when you want in the specialty dining and you get first dibs on everything that's out there. So I recommend once you find a line that you like, try to do some loyalty and stay with that. You also get the Platinum Lounge that they do every night, or Platinum and Elite Lounge, which is really nice. They have a lot of hors d'oeuvres, they have some really nice food and elevated stuff. Once you reach Elite, now you're getting priority disembarkation, you're getting free laundry, which free laundry is a huge benefit, especially if you're traveling for a long period of time. Get all your laundry done for free before you sail back, and when you come home, you don't have the stress of having to do all your laundry once you get home. So there's definitely some huge benefits to having loyalty. Things to pack. We're gonna do another video on details of things to pack, but a few specifics for Princess particularly. I know it's gonna sound weird, but tape, some kind of painter's tape or something to block. There's a motion sensor that's linked to one of the lights in all the staterooms, which some people find nice. But to be honest with you, when you get up in the middle of the night and you're just trying to find your way to the bathroom, sometimes it's a little blinding and it's a little too bright. So just something to put over that motion sensor so it doesn't spring on. Um, Also, you have a medallion, and we'll talk about the medallion a little bit later. But that medallion is the same size as an Apple AirTag. So we always come prepared. They will give you a lanyard that you can hang around your neck, but if you want it on your wrist or you want something a little bit different, I would recommend getting a holder ahead of time. So you can find something on Amazon or anything that holds an Apple AirTag will also hold the medallion. So just have that. It's a specific thing to pack for Princess. Future cruise deposits. So once you are on board, you will have the option to do a future cruise deposit. So it's $100. It's pretty much you letting Princess hold on to your money. And if you book a future Princess cruise with that, number one, that will count as your deposit for that cruise. But also, you will get free onboard credit just because you used it. Highly recommend it if you're going to cruise again anytime within the next couple of years. It's just by letting them hold your money, you're getting free onboard credit. You really can't beat it, and you're not putting a ton of money down. It's getting your deposit, but the free onboard credit, you can't beat it. There's plenty of stuff I'm sure you'll find to use it for. Then we talk about the medallions. So we talked about before how to pack them. The medallions, I think, are a huge benefit. We're going to do a whole video just on the medallions. But it's really nice when you're traveling with people to be able to see where they are on the ship. You can meet up with them. Maybe you didn't get the internet package and you can't text them. At least you know where they are. And you have the ability to kind of show up and organize stuff together and know, are they in the stateroom? It's a really nice thing. If you're more interested in the medallions and the technology on board, we're going to do an entire video just on that. But if you gain something from this, please subscribe to the channel. We have a lot more. We're going to deep dive into all this type of stuff. And we are soon going on the Star Princess in a Sanctuary mini suite. The Sanctuary only exists on 2 of the Princess cruises. Well, the Sanctuary category. They have a Sanctuary space on others. But it's really an elevated, it's Princess trying to do a ship within a ship concept. Partially, like some of the other lines are. It's their kind of exploration into that. But there's some huge benefits to it, and we're going to show you firsthand what you can expect. Comment below if there's anything that we covered that you think differently, or any other questions you have, or anything you want to bring up. Definitely comment below. We would love to hear it, and we would love to shoot custom content based on what people are looking for. Me and my wife try to travel 6 to 7 times a year. We mostly do cruises. Mostly Princess, but we definitely do other cruises too. And we just want to be here to kind of give you information and see what we can help you, and share the information that we've learned from doing it to make your vacation the best. So definitely, if you like it, help us out, like and subscribe to the channel so that we can bring you more and more content, and let us know what you want to see. Thanks for listening.